Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a new video, and it's that time again. As you can see, it's the end of the month, donations and purchases. So there you go. Oh, it's a bit late, I'm afraid. Should have done this on Wednesday, but I didn't get back till Wednesday, and I was expecting something in the post, so I delayed it until now. Okay, so there you go. All those who text or sent me a message asking if I was okay, thanks very much for that. It's much appreciated. Yeah, I'm fine. Just got a bit of a delay on this week. So anyway, without further ado, I'd just like to welcome any new friend to the channel. Welcome aboard. Thank you very much for joining, and all the old guard, all the old friends of the channel, thanks for your continued support. Okay, then. I'll put the camera down, get the box off the bench, get some unwrapping done, so we're about sorted. Okay then, let's kick off with the big one first. This is not a Tonka, this is a Matchbox. This one, I've got the camera quite high actually, but this is a Matchbox tipper. There you go. Wants a bit of work doing to it. This is bent down and it's a bit manky, but yeah, big movers. And underneath here, there, it's got stamped Matchbox made in Korea. There you go, that's made in Korea, this one. So it's got the old, very similar to a Tonka setup, press steel and everything else. So let's have a look, see if we can see the front. Yeah, big old beast. It's a bit smaller than the normal Tonka, a bit stubbier, but yeah, it's there. Alright, so that's a doable one. Get some decals for it to replace those. That one's not too bad. They might be able to put some masking over there to cover that up, keep those, because they look alright. But that's a sticker, paper sticker there. Big movers. Alright, so that was, I'll get this one out, that's a big one out of the way. Move that gently so I don't. That was the big brown box standing on the corner. Bigger. Right, let's go through. Now my missus been on Temu. She bought me one before, and I showed that when we was in the tavern on Friday night, but she bought me another one to go with it. And that's one of these. They come separate, they're all separate. Yeah. And they got LED lighting in them. And to be honest with you, they're easy to put together. Yeah, they just push together, no big deal. And that's your USB lighting with a switch. So yeah, I'll do that in a video, quick video. And you can stack them. What I liked about it was you can stack them on the top. Now you can. I have the previous one I got. I put a smaller Corgi and Dinky in them, and they look fine in there. And you can use the 164 if you want. But I think I put the Carmen gear in and something else, Lancia, and they look fine in there. So you can do one or the other. Okay. Yeah. So. Get your lighting a bit nicer. So now I've got two, so you can stack these up, but they don't take a lot of room up because I'm running out of space. So that's that one. That was cool. Put that down here somewhere. And then I had a visit from Andy Bourne, who comes over from Andy's Diecast garage, the restorations, and he comes over. And he was talking about rust remover, and he was saying about that he got this from Temu. I shan't take it out of the packet yet. It's strong rust remover, quick disintegration, strong rust remover, and he reckons it's good. You spray it on. So I thought, that's handy. So I've got a bottle, give it a go, see what it's like. This would be ideal for the smaller stuff, which is not too rusty, but enough to not warrant getting the evapor rust out, because that's expensive. That's £16 for a tub, and this was a few quid. So if it's any good, I'll get some more. So that was that one. And he also recommended some of these sanding sticks. So I got these to try. These will be good for doing my glass. You get 1500, that's the highest, 1200, 1000, 800 and 400. So there you go. They're double-sided, and apparently you can stick them in, use them as wet and dry if you want. So we'll be giving them a blast on the window screens. Just more on getting a bit threadbare now. So we got those. That was cool. So thank you, Andy, for the recommendation. So that was great. Should put them behind me, out of the way. If it seems a bit light in here sometimes, when the picture's a bit light, because I'm right above me, I'll just show you. Right above me, I've got two big LED lights shining down. That's to help me work. Now, look at these little nano magnets. I got these as an experiment. I didn't actually realise they was quite as small as that, but it might work. It might work. But that'll be these are for a future project. But also these can be used if you've got broken hinges on a bonnet or something like that. You can, or a boot. You can put these on, and that'll help it stick together. All manner of things. So I don't know exactly how strong they are, but there's enough in here for me to experiment of what I want to do. I'm not going to divulge just yet what it is, but you'll see probably sometime in the winter when I've got more time to mess about with it. So that's those little nano magnets. Now, carried on with what I said last month about some Eddie Stobart that I managed to get. I've got the last of it here. It's not an awful lot, but it's the last of it. Now, the first one I'll show you, it comes in a box. There's this little diorama, which I think is really nice. Smart. Eddie Stobart 30th anniversary, 1970 to 2000. There you go, look at that. It comes in a presentation box, which is a bit big to put on the table. It's all polished wood, so I think that's quite nice. Little forklifts and packages. I like the way they've done the curtain coming back like that. I'm not sure what it's made out of. It looks like plaster, but I can't, or resin maybe, I don't know. But there you go. So that's that. That was nice. Oh, it's got a felt base on it. Look. Figurine, it's called. So that was that one. And then there was this Land Rover limited edition collectibles. Eddie Stobart, Corgi, Land Rover. That's quite nice. Land Rover. And then there's this Leyland Beaver. Ooh, there's a screech in there. Limited edition. I think it is, yeah. Don't know how many thousands. But there you go. So that's quite nice. There. So we've got that one. These are scratching and scraping. And there's another Corgi Eddie Stobart, this one, Corgi Classics. Set includes unpainted figures, painting instructions included. There you go. So there's your painting instructions. There's your, oh, you got, okay, a couple of figures in there. Painting instructions. And I might as well take it out, mightn't I? So I can get it out now. So I'll take, just goes to show I've not had this out. There you go, quite a hefty model. Quite nice. Atkinson's, I think that's what it is. Nice paint work on it, nice bit of coach work on there. Corgi toys. Yeah, Atkinson's 8-wheeled rigid. No, idiot, should have read that, shouldn't I? Yeah, so that's quite nice. I like that. Yeah. So that's that one. Put that back in there. Got the mirrors on it and everything. There's your painting instructions. Look. Hands and face flesh. Well, yeah. That would be a good idea. And there's your figures. So that's that. That's your figures painted up there, look. Alright. So that's that one. And this one, this is limited edition again. Let's see what it is. I don't know until we open it. There you go. Let's take the top off, shall we? Or is it? There you go, let's have a look, see. A rigid. Ah, so yeah, it's a Leyland Optimus, isn't it? Yeah, there you go. It's a bit bent that though, isn't it? Look at that. That looks bent down to me, that way. Pop shaft, nice details on it. Yeah, flatbed. Yeah, cool. So that's that one. That was another nice one. For you lorry guys. I know everybody doesn't like so much like Eddie Stobart, but it's some nice lorries. This is the Foden or Foden S21 8-wheel platform lorry. Pull it out of there. Is that that? Let's see if that was taped or not. Got to have a look. Oh, the plastic on that side, which is good. I do like the front of these Fodens. Even got the window wipers on and everything. Look at that. Really nice, that. Nicely detailed. Very smart. Do like that. Right. Corgi Classics. $3,603 out of 3,700. Bloody hell, we were close. We were close to the end on that one. So put these in here, don't they? Now try and remember how to get them back in the box. Alrighty. Apologies if you've got headphones on and are rustling. I don't normally like to do rustling, but sometimes it's unavoidable. The last one, Eddie Stobart limited edition again. I think they're all limited editions, aren't they? Let's see what this one is, shall we? Oh, this is the this should be a Leyland, isn't it? Yeah, this is a Leyland. There you go. Oh, it's a tipper. It's got the wing mirrors there, in there. Yeah, the Leyland, or AEC. AEC, this one. Nice. Tailgate. Tip in action. Nice. You could, if you were so minded, to go through these. But it's a shame because that looks like it's tilted forward as well. Maybe it's my eyeballs. All this lovely sign writing on here is done really well. Carlisle. Very nice. Very nice indeed. So that's the last of what Eddie Stobart that I've got there. So, little treat for you truck guys, lorry guys. I got told off for calling it a truck. It's not, it's a lorry. Sorry, Nigel. Americans call theirs trucks, we call them lorries. Right, okay. Now, this is what I've got a job lot. Well, first of all, I got this here. This is it's a Triang Minic toys made in England. Now this is plastic. Normally a lot of them are tin plate. Now the reason I got this, cause it was really, really cheap. We're talking, it was postage cheap. Yeah. Was because, I'll just show you quickly if I can find it. Here it is. Here I am. This is in here is a Triang Minic ambulance. I have shown this in one of my past unboxings, and I'm going to take it apart. Well, I have took it apart, and I started filming it. But then when I got to the engine, I found out that the cogs were, there was some cogs missing, a couple of cogs missing, and the spring was completely gone. I thought, you know, I can't carry on with this. I'm going to have to try and find a motor. But I couldn't find one individually, an individual motor. But what I did find was this. Now, I'm hoping, and like being a Triang Minic and this being a Triang Minic, I'm hoping that'll fit. And I can take the engine out of this and take this axle out, put that in there. It looks to be the same. Cogs are in the same position. And I would imagine they would use the same mechanism throughout all their Minic range. I've got a couple of Minics, but yeah, it looks the same. So hopefully, and I've got a key somewhere for this. I don't know where I put it now, but I had a couple of keys for these. I don't know, but I'll put it in a safe place, as you do, you know. You always put things in a safe place, don't you? And then you can't bloody find them when you put them in a safe place. But yeah, so let's see if I've got a key for this. I'm sure it was in here somewhere. Oh, it is, yeah. I think this might be the key for it. This one or the other one? There's another one in here. Might be this one. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Oh yeah, we got a key anyway. So you hear that? You see it going around. So we know it works. It's a bit slow. Yeah, so we know that works. So if that's any good, that'll go in there, and that'll work. And I can do that. I might start the filming halfway through. We'll see. Because you've only got so much space on your camera and storage. You don't want videos hanging around for ages, and I didn't know how long it would take me to get a motor, but luckily it was about 2 days. Right, okay, next up, job lot. Here we go. This is a Silver Shadow Golden Jacks, as you can see. There you go. Now this, I got this to replace what I cocked up on the other one. This is because it went in, I left it in Dettol overnight, and I shouldn't have done. This is what happened. That and there was the side glass and the door, these door cards, there was trashed. So I got this to replace that, and it's got the emblem on the front, which is good, the lights, everything else. So I might restore, because the other one's already painted. The one I started, it's already painted. So there you go. So that was that one. That was one of the reasons why I got that little job lot. And I got another one of these ice cream trucks. This one I'm going to turn into a pickup. Take that. And there's the usual thing wrong with these, broken. Little lights in there, all smashed. So we'll turn these into some sort of pickup. Yeah, because I've got quite a few of these now. I'll save the roof and I'll save that paper in there because this is original paper. You can buy reproduction paper, but I like to keep the original if I can. And it's got the side windows, so that's always good. There and there. That was that one. Thank you for your order. Yes, there you go. Little Lotus. Got little side windows with no front screen. Seats that lift up and down. This is a Lotus Elan Series 2. Well, I think we can get a windscreen for that. Yeah. I've done one of these with a separate chassis, and I've done the other one without a separate chassis, but I do like these. I can make a racing team up with those, so that's not a problem. And I got another Corvette. I've done one of these, but hello. Got a flat. It's only flat at the bottom, don't worry about it. Yeah. So that means the rest are going to be knackered. Lazy bones. Nice one to do. Good windscreen on it. So that's cool. I don't want that. And this was in here. It's the fire tender. This one I've got a couple of these now. I've done 3 of these. The AA one. I've done the ambulance one, and I've done the green fire engine. There's a green one with like the auxiliary fire service. I've done that one. And I think I've done another one. It was a blue one, motorised. This is non-motorised. The base is rusting away there. Look at that. That's been sat in water, I should think. And it's all been pushed in, so this would be a nice one to do. Got to get a ladder for it. They're not expensive, the ladders for them. Another Land Rover. These things are like all over the place, aren't they? Land Rovers. Yeah, it's got the bigger tyres on this one. I think these are Matchbox tyres, these are. They're not Corgi tyres, they're solid Matchbox tyres. Which I suppose, if you're looking at it, it's not a bad, you know, if you want an off-roader, there you go. Yeah. There's that one. A couple in here. Now this is what another reason why I picked this job lot. This one and the Rolls Royce was the MG. This MG. It's got no front bumper, but when my mate Bob from Rob's to Bob, he sent me that Scrapyard load. There's one of these in there. Look at that. Got complete front bumper and grille. So that's why that's up here on the shelf to remind me. And it's got the windscreen in the back as well. There. Yeah, so that's a Corgi Whiz wheels, and that's the not on non-Whiz wheels, obviously, but the parts will be the same. So that's a good one. So it's proving to be not a bad little job lot. This Mini, that's going in my scrapyard because that's all it's good for, because something's happened there. There's a right pound in there. So there's nothing worth salvaging on this one. Maybe take that apart and take this. And I'll get me, have I got a pointer here? You can see what I'm looking at. Oh yeah. You see that mesh grill at the back there? That could be handy for if you're doing another van that hasn't got a mesh grill. The tyres, that one's all right. Yeah, tyres are okay. The original Corgi tyres, so they'll be saved. But apart from that, I scanned in the scrapper. This one, no tyres on it, but good window. Oh no, it hasn't got a good window. It's got a hole in it, but yeah. Separate chassis. There you go. So that's that one. I don't think there's any more in there. No, that's it. So that's those. So that is. Oh, I've got one more thing that I did buy. I meant to show you earlier on, but I'll put it over here, and there's a lot of it. Well, say a lot of it. There's a few bits. So, and I need the space on the bench. Now, I like doing things, restoring stuff, no matter what it is, really. I just like restoring stuff. Now, what I did was I've been after one for a long time, but the prices were too high. Now, some of you die-cast guys won't like this, but like I say, this is the restoring. There's a bit of rustling going to be going on here for a minute or two, just so be patient when I get rid of the crap when it comes wrapped in. This is a O scale, O gauge, clockwork Hornby railway. Yeah. Now, you railway guys will know straight away what I'm talking about. I'll just show you. This is the engine with the key. Okay. There you go. That's the engine. It's tin plate. Okay. And there's the motor underneath. Look. And there's the key. I'll show you the box in a minute, but the box is in a bit of a state. So you can wind up the key, take it out, push that lever in there. And away she goes. It's quite long running. Now there was 2 or 3 on there, but I picked this one because this train, the locomotive, is in the best condition. This is Meccano, made in England, Type 20. Okay, so that's the engine. Stay still. Yeah, the engine plus the tender plus 2 carriages, and these were in good condition as far as I'm concerned, so I'm not going to muck about with these because it's litho printed it. Okay, so, and there was 2 of these. The other set I was looking at, there was a lot more track on the other sets, but the train and the carriages were a bit of a mess. This one needs a little bit of work because that's been shoved over. No doubt, I think that's where it's just been pushed down on the top. It's just pushed it down. But yeah, so these were quite good. The usual sort of thing. So they were the carriages and the locomotive. But the actual train, it's box. Let me try and get this because it's going to collapse if you're not careful. I'll just pop you off the stand for a second to show you the condition of the box. That's the box, yeah. Very, very tatty, but it can be repaired, sort of, you know. The only shame is that there's a piece missing. That blue piece just there is missing. The rest of it's here. But there's the track, as you can see. It's chunky track. Let me put this back on the stand now so you can see better. Yeah, that's the track there. And it just connects basically like that, you know. There you go, like that. And then your loco will sit on there. Oh, she's away, mate, already, look. Yeah. And you can get quite a lot of track. There is a lot of track out there. There's points, different size, radius, curves. But as you can see, this track is in desperate need of a clean. Yeah, and these need repainting and they need cleaning. So yeah, there's a lot of bits of track here. There. These are parts of the box I'm trying to save the best I can. But yeah, you've got track there, you've got short track there. You've got some straights in there. I'm not 100% sure what each set came with. It might, there's a lot of instructions on the back there. So there's some sort of clips. I'll have to read that myself. Yeah. Yeah, there's all sorts of manner of stuff. So yeah, you can get points as well. I have seen one of these running at a show, and I was surprised actually how long that it went for around the circuit. And the guy had quite a reasonable sized circuit. Yeah, and you can get some stations and stuff, tin plate stations and stuff to go with this. Somebody probably informed me better than that, but yeah. So I thought, you know what, this should be nice to restore. And, you know, restore the box if I can. I'm not sure. I do know somebody who might be able to help me. Mr. Hulley, Ian Hulley, he's restored a few boxes in his time. So I'll be asking him for some advice on the best way to go about restoring something like this and the box wise. So there you go. So that'll be something interesting, long-term project, no doubt. And we'll get it set up on a bit of board or something just to try it out and see what we've got. Show you what it goes like. Okay, right, now I'm going to just cut the camera here a second and we'll get on to the donations. Right, okay, back with the second half. Second half, move that out of the way. I'm going to show you something now. Now, a friend of the channel, supporter of the channel, Peter Wright, contacted me when he saw my scrapyard diorama, and he asked what I wanted. He showed me a picture. He said, would I be interested in it? And I said, yeah, oh, that's cool. I really like that. So he sent it to me. And I was supposed to email you tonight. I was going to email you, but because I got back late and got behind, I haven't managed to email you, Peter. But so I'm saying to a big thank you now for your donation. I'm going to show the guys now. And I think it's really cool. And it's going to make a nice piece. Now, the story behind this, I'm going to show you. And then I'll tell you what he told me. Now, it's a big chunk of wood. Now, I think I might be better off holding that, actually. Let me move this out of the way. Now, I'll hold it at a certain angle. If I prop it up there, you'll see. All right, now, it's a big chunk of tree. Look at that. Yeah. Now, apparently, he was out and about, and he see this in a tree. Yeah. So, he promptly cut the tree off and brought it home with him. And I think that is wicked. You can actually see that the tree is actually been growing round that. If you look at it, that back window like that must have been put in there, and a tree has started to grow around it. Look at that. And I think the way it's been done, way it's ended up, I think that is almost like a work of art. Look at that. Yeah. Somebody's gone to the length of putting it in a tree. Look, there's no way where you were going to put that in the tree like that. You wouldn't push that in that tree. You couldn't do it. That was put in when this tree was a bit younger. And that door was positioned in there like that with it open. And that tree has started growing around there. So I thought that is so different and really, really interesting. I'm not even going to touch this. Yeah, I might put some, because it's starting to split down there, look where it's dried out. I think it was drilled purposely there to stop it from doing whatever it's doing. So I'm going to maybe put some teak oil, linseed oil, teak oil to stop it. But yeah, what do you think? Go on, let's leave it in the comments. And I think that is really, really good. It would make a nice, interesting centerpiece. That, look at that. But I just can't believe how that tree has started to grow around there. There's no way you would have pushed that in there. Look, the way that's in there, that back, and the way that's in there like that, there's no way you'd have pushed that around there. That was wedged in there, and the tree's grown around it. Look at that. I wonder what it would have been like if it had been stayed for another 20 years. That's incredible. So a big thank you to Peter for that. Very thoughtful of him to contact me and ask if I wanted it. And, you know, I'm going to put it on a stand, I think. Some sort of, I don't want it to fall over. Look at that. Brilliant. Okay, so I'm going to put this back over out of the way. Put the camera back on the stand. There you go. Look at my messy workbench for a minute. Yeah, that is so super cool. And it was well packaged as well, so thank you very much. Right, the next donation came from my friend Andy Bourne. I just mentioned, from Andy's Diecast Garage. Andy Bourne's Diecast Garage Restorations. You know, get it right in a minute. Very often he pops over to the caravan while I'm away. We have a visit, we have a chat, bacon sandwiches, you know, all that sort of thing. And he bought sausage rolls this time and cake, which was really, really welcoming. And we did a bit of a trade. So, first one, look at this. This is a nice Tonka, this one. There you go. Not quite sure what it is. Tonka Corporation. Yeah, it's just got a broken piece here, which is a shame. But we might be able to fashion something with some epoxy resin on there. But yeah, apart from that, she's a good one. So that was a nice one, Andy. Thank you very much. And then on the Tonka theme, got this little baby here. It's Tonka's generic chassis. There is a trailer that goes with this on the back there. I don't quite know what's supposed to be somebody's name, Anna or Anne or whatever. So that's that one. Thank you, Andy. And another one. And we've got the barrel on the back. Look at that. There you go. It's always good to have a barrel on the back. Yeah, mini Tonkas. And we got a couple of TV things. We got Yogi Bear, Jellystone Park. It's a Corgi. Made in Singapore. Look at that. There you go. I didn't even know they made things in Singapore, but they must have done. And there's old Nods. You can go with the characters, old Nods, and maybe find them a place to sit there. So there you go, mate. You'll be all right there. And I did ask him, actually, if he'd got any. I saw him with some field guns, and I asked him if he was going to do anything with them. But so he sent me some field guns. He brought us some field guns. Because I've got some military stuff, and I wanted some field guns. So we'll just quickly go through these. This one's a nice one. It's the old fire mechanism still in place. Got the tow bar on the back there. This one is a crescent, this one. There you go. So that's nice. I think there was a wheel goes underneath there. So it would lift the front wheels off the ground and you could rotate it around. So that's that one. I think there's, yeah, and there's another one. This is I'm not sure which one that is. This might be a crescent. Or is it written on there? Dunlop didn't make it. This could be a crescent or Lone Star or Benbro, whatever. But yeah, that's an. Oh, hang on, what's on here? This is a Britain's. This is a Britain's one. There again, got the fire mechanism on it, so that's cool. It's the old German pack. This one is a beast of a gun. This one. That one. Got the arms there. That one. Is there a make on it somewhere? Maybe. Maybe not. Can't see anything on it. I seem to think I remember seeing this either in Dinky magazine or a Corgi magazine. Oh, actually, made in England on that one. It's another Britain's, 1973. So that's a German pack. Nice looking gun. There's a little barrel on it. Look. And there's another one. This one. This has got lots going on here. We've got a spring here. I don't know what that's all about. What that's supposed to do, that spring. I don't know. But you got your firing mechanism. But I'm not sure what that spring's supposed to do. Anybody know what that spring's supposed to do? Let me know. Oh, hang on. Oh, I think you press, yeah, you press that and it can alter the height of the barrel. Yeah, okay. That's cool. Who makes this one? Got the Dunlop tires on it. Britain's again. So they made a lot of guns, didn't they? And this will be, is it similar to the other one? Yeah, it's similar to that one. This is the another Britain's. Nice tires on them. So that's that one. And the last one, the one that I really like, is this one. It's a classic. These are sort of ones I use in the Edinburgh tattoo, like First World War gun as well. Nice. Light gun. Nice, this one. This will paint up nice, this one. We'll get the right colours on this one. It'll paint up nice. Yeah. I'm not sure if this might be a Britain's as well. It needs the axle straightening out. But I can't see anything written on it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it'd probably be a Britain's. Maybe it might be a Lone Star, might be a Crescent, don't know. But yeah, we can detail that bit there. Yeah, should be nice. So that was from Andy, and he also sent me some. He always does me decals and stuff like when he's doing stuff. So he sent me these are for the big Capri, which I've got over there somewhere. The big Capri with the stripes down the side, so that was that. And of course, now we're doing the haulage and the plant hire and everything else. I'll show you this. Get them all out of here. We've got your dare haulage there. Your long vehicle. More dare haulage. Some number plates. And he's give me some, asked him to do me some American plates, which he's done there, which is nicer. And loads of manner of these little danger and warning signs, if you can see them down here. And some lights there. And some tail lights there for lorries. You've got your danger and hazard there. Some triangles there. I'm not quite sure not sure what I'd do with that, not sure. Some more caution stickers and some lights. Wide right turns, there you go. These are pretty funky as well, look at them. Done a good job on them. Flammable, radioactive. Yeah, so that was those. So we got quite a few of those. And we've got a long vehicle. So we got those. So that's, thanks very much, Andy, for those. Really appreciate it, me old mate. And it was good to see you, like always. Yeah, so that's all we from Andy. And I did forget that last month my old mate Laz from Laszlo Collectibles, hey, were listening, Laz, now you can't complain now. I forgot to show you something that he sent me. I took it out of the box with that, you know, big yellow truck that he sent me, and I took these out of the box, and I should have showed them, but I didn't. Now these are ones that he's done for me, done them himself, restored them himself. Yeah, it's a Jaguar. Yeah, well, he didn't restore this one. Sorry, my mistake. This is one he got. Where is it? Is it Matchbox, I think? Yeah, it's Matchbox. Yeah, he sent this one for me, which was nice. I do like the colour on that one. But this is the one that he restored and sent me in the box. There, look at that. You've probably seen it on his channel, but yeah, he restored that and sent it to me, which is very kind of you, lads. Thanks very much. Really appreciate that, mate. Looks nice with them grey tyres on there, you know. Really nice. So, Apologies for not mentioning it last month, lads, but I've now mentioned it this month. So thank you very much, my friend. Right. And then lastly, Fraser Martin is a good friend and supporter of the channel. Again, with look at the diorama, he sent me a load of bits. He very often sends me lots of bits and pieces from all the way in Dubai. So he sent me loads of diorama pieces, a few cogs there, a few bricks. What else we got in here? Some more tree lumps, pipes, sandbags. Hey, these look like old pill cases. I don't know what you've been taking pills there, mate. Box of 1 dozen original Corgi tyres. Well, not original, but yeah. Yeah, look. Selection of tyres in there, in the nice box. I like that, but the box is nice. There's canisters, all diorama sort of stuff. Not to get all the little bits out because they'll be all over the place. But you can have a look in there. There's the old dashboard, some rope. What are we trying to say there? There. All stuff that can be used for dioramas. If you're a diorama builder, you'll know that sometimes these boxes are like gold dust. Yeah, there's looks like back of a Bedford there. There you go. It looks like the back of a Land Rover. I'm sure that's front of something he's picked up. Yeah, and some fencing. So yeah, and some polystyrene wall at the bottom there. So all manner of bits. Here's a go my diorama box. Bits at the bottom there. I can't know what they are. Well, I'm not going to get them all out. So he's packed it like he has, and there's no way am I going to get it back like that. We'll just put them in the bigger box. That's the best way of doing it, isn't it? I've got a bigger box. Yeah, so they're from Fraser Martin. So thanks very much, Fraser. Much appreciated, my friend. There you go. Right, so that concludes this month's donation and purchases. I hope we didn't keep you too long. It wasn't a 2-hour video this time, was it? But yeah, so some great donations. Thank you very much. Well, I hope you like what you've seen. Look forward to your comments. Look forward to your thoughts on that tree with the car buried in it. And what did you think of the clockwork train? Okay, so whatever you're doing, be happy. Hopefully you'll be lucky. And we'll see you all again on Wednesday. It will be the first Wednesday of the month, so it's going to be Matchbox time. I've got one dug out here, so I've got to get cracking. Like I say, I'm way behind now. I'm 3 or 4 days behind. So I need to get my finger out and get sorted out. Okay, so from me, from Stanley, who's hiding in here, and Ron, and now Nods, we'll see you later. Bye for now.